Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Fact Today, me and my Lotsu. Today's Fact Today is based on some work done by a guy called Roberto Sabatini, who's a scientist who specialises in numerical modelling. And he's doing some work based on some earlier work done by a guy called Craig Venther, who's one of the first people to have ever sequenced the entire human genome. Did you know that the entire human genome is made up of 3 billion bases? 3 billion bases make up the entire genome, and there's only 4 letters, and they're repeated in different ways: A, T, C, and G. For those 3 billion bases, that makes up the entire human genome. If you're a pregnant woman, congratulations, because you're right now assembling the largest amount of information that any human could ever encounter. That's a baby, if you hadn't guessed. So what happened 15 years ago was they started to look at the human genome, put it into a computer, and they also looked at the phenotype, how people look, all these different physical attributes people had. And they got the computer to slowly match up what parts of the human genome match up with the physical attributes that people have. What it's like is like having a house and having all the raw materials to make a house, but no knowledge of how they go together to make the house. So you've just got a house and raw materials, and you've got to figure out what bits go where in order to make the house. And they found that of the 3 billion bases, only 5 million of them make each individual person unique. The rest of them are exactly the same for every single human being on the planet Earth. To give an example, he gave the bases ATT, CTT, GATT. Now, in those bases, if just 2 of those bases are missing, just 2 out of 3 billion bases, then you have cystic fibrosis, horrendous disease. What can they do with this information? Well, based on all the work they've done so far, they can, just from a vial of blood, they can predict your height within 5 centimeters, your weight within 8 kilograms. They can predict your eye color and your skin color with an 80% certainty. They can also predict what your face will actually look like. So what's the point of all this? The point of all of this is something called personalized medicine. So instead of just having medicine which is just generic, given to everybody, what they do is they look at your DNA, they look at how your body responds to certain drugs, and they personalize the medicine just for you so it's as effective as possible. It's an absolute fantastic endeavor that they're on. That's Fact Today. That's it from me. See you later. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.